tie ko bi ewo era one radio. Era one radio ye brem. Tie ko bi ewo era one radio. Era one radio ye brem nsempa ene enyim kontoma. Tie ko bi ewo era one radio. Era one radio ye brem nsempa ene enyim kontoma. Tie ko bi ewo era one radio. Era one radio ye brem nsempa ene enyim pankoa.
Omande she mwadwo mwakwa ba ene adwoda anwumre nso wo Yensom dwumadie so mosomfo kobi matramadwam na sede ye ne da no ye de nsem a edi atrantwie ewo ye manum na poso ba besommo na ansa na no ye kai mo se ye twagu ewo Facebook live eno nti ukọ ho a obetimi anya ye ho na wahwe biara one radio sara nso na se ukọ YouTube nso a ye wo ho eho nso ubehwehwe era one radio TV ukọ a na wa subscribe na afi wa click adoma no so se de be ya de bibia to ha wonsa beka bi eno achi nso ubetimi download ye app no App Store na afi wo de etie dwumadi a ebedi wa ha nyina wo modern Ghana nso a ye wo ho sabri se dwumadi a ye die nyina wo pese wo test ya na se wo de asem bi bre ne a wo frɛ mfa 2402802633 na se wo pese wo testing so ana se wo de WhatsApp message bi eba eno nso wo testify 5109310946 a yensa ebeka nsɛm a edi atrantwie no na poso ni Ghana ni bia wakotena University abrochire meka United Kingdom a saa bere yi ɔde ne ho akɔhyɛ United Kingdom anaasɛ University abrochire asraafoɔ ɛdɔm mu ɛde abɛto dwa sɛ ɛnyɛ ɛmfa kwan mu sɛ Ghana mpanimfoɔ ɛbɛtɔn nkrataa deɛ obroni fɛ no form application forms no ɛde ama mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa a ɔmowɔ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛsom ɛwɔ Ghana asraafoɔ anaasɛ bambɔ adwuma ahodoɔ no mu. Ɔkyerɛ mu a bambɔ adwuma no yɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ atuho akyɛ ne ɔpepa na yɛde yɛ. Ɛno nti ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no sɛdeɛ obroni bɛka no the highest bidder ɛna yɛde ma no. Na mmom obi a ɔwɔ ɔpepa a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛma no yɛ mmerɛ ɛma wɔn sɛ wɔbɛtumi atu wɔn ho akyɛ sɛ wɔbɛko de ata anaasɛ wɔbɛbɔ ɔman no ho ban. Ɔsɛ sɛ woba University abrokyire mu ne aman ahodoɔ a akɔ wɔn anim no ɛwɔ mpuntuo mu no a deɛ yɛfrɛ wɔn developed nation mu no a wobɛhunu sɛ yɛpa mmabu no koraa kyɛw sɛ ɔmomfa wɔn ho mmɛhyɛ asraadɔm ne apolisifoɔ adwuma no mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo nso bɛtumi abɛsom ɔman no. Ɛno nti sɛ kɔba no sɛ ɔman no agyegye sika ɛwɔ mmamuwaa no hɔ anaasɛ ɛwɔ mmabunu no hɔ ansa na yɛama ɔmo akɔhyɛ asraafoɔ ne apolisifoɔ ne adwuma tete saa no mu a na ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛtwa yie koraa. Abɛtɔ dwa sɛ mmarahyɛbadwani a ɔwɔ Madina mpɛsoa so a ne din de Francis Xavier Sosu nso apolisifoɔ ɛrehwehwɛ no de akye no. Na senti apolisifoɔ ɛrehwehwɛ no akye no ne sɛ apolisifoɔ kyerɛ mu a ɔne ne mpɛsoa sofoɔ ɛyɛ ɔyɛkyerɛ a ɛnam so ma wɔde egya ɛtoo kaa kɔba ahodoɔ mu ɛhyehyee no. Na ɛno na apolisifoɔ susu a ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛtia mmara enti wɔhwehwɛ owura Xavier Sosu Francis na ɔmakye no. Na ɛno na asɛm no ɛkɔtɔɔ mmarahyɛbadwa ɛfoɔ anim a owura Abɛngbaben a ɔyɛ Speaker of Parliament no ɛtɔɔ n'anim na ɔde bɛto abɔnten sɛ apolisifoɔ ɛnnim Ghana mmara a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkyerɛ wɔn Ghana mmara ɛsiane sɛ nhyehyɛeɛ ne sɛ obi a ɔyɛ MP biara anaasɛ Member of Parliament biara no ɔwɔ deɛ obroni frɛ no immunity nti apolisifoɔ ntumi nkye no ɛwɔ berɛ a adwuma a ɔreyɛ no ɛnyɛ ɔno ara ne pɛ so adwuma na emu ɛyɛ adwuma a ɛyɛ deɛ ɔde boa ne manfoɔ no apolisifoɔ ntumi nkye no. Na ɛno ɛna ACP Kwesi Fori ɛnɛ yi ɔno nso de abɛto dwa sɛ basa yɛ sɛ wɔkɔ Supreme Court koraa na mmara no kyerɛkyerɛ mu anaasɛ Supreme Court kyerɛkyerɛ mmara no mu ɛma wɔn hunu sɛ MP no anaasɛ yɛka mmarahyɛbadwani no wɔ ho kwan sɛ obetumi adi ne manfoɔ anim na wɔn ayɛ ɔyɛkyerɛ a na Supreme Court nkyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛsiane sɛ wɔn deɛ wɔn adwene mu no wɔn nya wato mmara nti ɛwɔ sɛ wɔkye no. Nnura kwasie da a papa yi ɛkɔɔ asɔre no apolisifoɔ san kɔɔ hɔ kɔyɛɛ sɛ wɔkɔpɛ no akye no nanso asɔrefoɔ ne mpanimfoɔ a ɛwɔ hɔ no amma ho kwan ɛna aberanteɛ yi ɛfa ne ho ediiɛ. Ne ɛno akyi nso no oposini a ɔbɔ MP ne ho ban no apolisifoɔ mpanimfoɔ atwe saa oposini no asensan ɛsiane sɛ wɔhwɛ mu a saa aposini no nso ɛboaeɛ ɛna ɛmaa saa dwumadi ɛkɔɔ so no ɛkɔɔ so anaasɛ ɔmatwe no asɛ ɔmoma ne mbɔ ɛban ɛmma ɔpanin no ebio. Abɛtɔ dwa sɛ wokɔ Shama a efie bɛyɛ aduonum deɛ ɛyɛ 50 houses deɛ Electricity Company of Ghana akɔtwitwa wɔn kanea mu. Na senti okɔtwitwa wɔn kanea no mu sɛ Revenue Protection Task Force a owura napo ɛteyɛ afi ahyɛseɛ no ɛkɔ biaeɛ hɔ ɛkɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu na ɔmu hu sɛ saa efie aduonum yi nyinaa no ɔmu nyinaa ayɛ deɛ obroni fɛ no illegal connection a wɔtwe nkane anyinam kanea no di dwuma a wɔntua ka. Na ɛno ɛna nam so ɛma otwitwa mu no. Na wɔkyerɛ mu a saafoɔ no nyinaa no wɔboaboa wɔn ho na wɔahwɛ mmara kwan so na wɔde wɔn afa sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa ama saa esu no afiri omanim na ochiremu a dwumadi a wokodi no na mpanimfo a wofiri Volta River Authority a ena eka ho ma wokodi sa adwuma no eboae ema nipa wofa anyinam kanea no kwa no yeyi won so ahaban se yebeka ya na otwetwa mu na beto odwa se nipa beye ahanan aduakronkron a wokokyero nsohwe ewo Ghana Law School na wopese nka yebeje won na wopase ye na nso Ghana Law School se wonni biaye ema won ti se nipa aduanan ahankron ahanan aduakronkron de omo de ya to won ajeje mu no emrantie yi eka bomu de asem no akọ na enamso ama sabre the Human Rights Division ewo Accra High Court no na owura Justice Nicholas Mensah Abudapi etena adwamu no atu asem no ahyeda se won samra biom na omumra na omume tenase da foforo na omunka asem no na wokyeremu a enne enipa ahanan aduokronkron no enyina entumi amma nanso emu oha aduanan mienu de woba court ho eno nti court no watu ahyeda se busumi a ewo mu de etoso nkron won samra na wo metrase na afi wo meka asem no Land Commission enso de abatu dwa se emra yede ahyehye wo omani mu no ekire se woto asase na wo de to ho beye emfie dumienu na wanye bibia wo asase no so a asase no ehwerew yen mesisu biom yene ayewo amanhodo so a yatoto nsase wo Ghana no se Ghana amamra no ekire se woto asase de to ho emfie dumienu na wanye bibia wo so a asase no yagifi wunsem anase ehwerew enu nti opani no kiremu a se wato asase bi na untimi enye asu bibia ene se obeton a na waton na emo se wo de beto ho no wayi wani saa no de se wuyi wani saa na mfie dumienu achi no maame Pearl Roxin ekiremu a ye beton anase ye beji afri wunsem Ocheche ni pani bi meka ha teacher bi a ode ne mmofra ekọ afuom wo bra na sukuu emre ewo ho meka se sukuufo wo sukuu a wo sua de no ena papa idi otabri nkwala no ena ode won ekọ afuom se wonko na wonko ye adwuma emfamwa no papa meka na asemi ye fe no owura James Atiako na ona oye head teacher ewo wawase DA Basic School na mpanimfo se sa abredie yenyi no emfiri ho na ontimi enni dwuma se ye friend say ochechire ni biom eno achi no wasan ayi opani no afiri bia owo sese no eye suku owo msese no ede ne ko Sekubudua DA Basic School se onko kira de se ochechire ni a okira de ewo de obroni fe no se classroom anase school dem mu enti ni dwumadi a odi se ochechire ni pani ewo school num no waje afri ni nsem Speaker of Parliament asan akasa biom na sabre de owura honorable Babin ni bu afuye pa na senti a ne bu afu ni se o se obebo modia aye de obeye bia se de ebeya obesesa Ghana amanyosem ani na senti a okasa ne se o se enhihye bia ode beto akwan mu na aboa ama eniema enkoye ewo aban mu no anase amanyo mu no afiri mu no obeye okiremu a fi sa abre ko die ebeye din pa se emrahye bedwafo ebetumi ako atia ketasehye esanse ono na dwene mu de osusu se ketasehye ewo mrahye bedwa emu enti se kasa hye mrahye bedwamu a ebeye den na kata hye ebetimi ako etia kata hye enu nti oye se obehwe no ma ye nhyehyeye na free sa break ko die mrahye bedwani bia sika wodi bedi dwuma ewo wo constituency baabia se yekoto aba sika ubeyi di ama amanfo ne ade nyina no ye wia ye de beba na wabebu ho akonta a kire baabia wonya sika no free ye esanse on de na dwene mu no se ya anye ne saa na kata hye ne ade a ekoso no emfiri ho a ebema tambia na ebe den ama mrahye bedwa se omunsu betimi aso aban mu mpanimfo a sebe proye ne kata hye ahye wo ma anase mpo civil servants a proye ne kata hye ahye wo ma no ebeye den se ombetumi aso wo panchi na wone won atwe sa brede ye kasa ye kiremu a na efi a edi fi adokoro Tamale Teaching Hospital na senti a efi na adokoro Tamale Teaching Hospital ne se Health Service Workers Union a omo nya doctor fo omo so omo nya nurse fo na emo no omo ye omo prapra hospital ho paper ho siesie ho empempi no sankrofo yi a hospital fo mpanimfo no yebu won animtia ye mfa won nye hwe ye to nurse fo akatuemu a omo de ye nto omo de ye to a doctor fo akatuemu a omo so ye nto omo de mu na wei na aye won abufuo ni abote se nhyehyɛ ya ye de ama won no nya de a ekoyie nti se aban mu mpanimfo ne a hospital ahodo no mu mpanimfo anhwɛ anye won sikasɛm yi a ene nya de a wo bɛyɛ adwuma enam so ama efi aba hospitals ahodo a ɛkɔ ɛwɔ ɔman no mu nyinaa nanso ani gyesɛm ne sɛ saa asɛm yi bɛtɔ odwa pɛ na mpanimfo esi adwa ɛna ɔmo ne Health Service Workers Union fo no ɛkasa ayɛ sisi a meka sɛ die aba atɔ ɔmo si etuo nkɔtwere de twere ne sɛnti ɔyɛ kyerɛ a ɔyɛ anaasɛ etuate a wɔte na wɔde wɔn nadeɛ ne wɔn sika gu hɔ ɛne ɔmo pra yɛ nyina gu hɔ sɛ wɔn prapra biem no sisi die wasan ama so a wɔn prapra na mu aban ne mpanimfoɔ nhwɛ na nhyehyɛe a ɔmo ne ɔmo agye atom no ɔmo mfa nyɛ adwuma na mmoa ɛma ɔmo nso ɔmo ho ɛhan Emrahye bedwafo a wɔwɔ Framantemu Meka voter region a brofo kasem ye frɛ no voter caucus de abeto ɔmampani anim sɛ ɔmɔmɔden na asɛm a ɔkaayɛ de yi togbe fiti ano no wɔnkɔ na ɔmfa kyɛwpa nkɔma na ɔnka sɛ ɔno ana ɔkaayɛ nanso adwebrɛ wasan asesa no Ghana asan ate de biom saa bra meka sɛ Ghana yensa asan aka corona vaccine no bi a ɛyɛ Johnson & Johnson no yensa aka 756,000 a yɛde ɛbɛkɔ so awɔ amanfoɔ nanso enkra Erawan radio yensa aka ne sɛ nipa na ho keka ɛwɔ paneɛ ne wɔ mu no ɛkɔ fam kra ɛnya ade a ɛyɛ ade a ɛkɔ ɛsoro na ɛno ɛna mpanimfoɔ ɛkɔ so ɛsrɛ sɛ paneɛ no bi wɔ hɔ enti no yɛmɔmɔden sɛ ayi timamufoɔ no yɛbɛwɔ paneɛ no na aboa ama yare a ate atese no akɔ fam nansan sɛ yɛbɛkae a bosomi bɛyɛ mmienu ni na ɛkɔbaeɛ sɛ sogyafoɔ bi ate asi kurom akɔboro nipa bi ɛwɔ ɔmantifi ɛdo ho a na wei deɛ ebi ɛsane aba Asante Mantam mu a nokure ni sɛ wohwɛ sɛ deɛ kɔɔyɛ na ani enyan aposifoɔ bi asogyafoɔ bi akɔto ahyɛ posini bi a na ɔyɛ n'adwuma ɛwɔ Soame police station so aboro no pasaa na ɛnam saa yɛ so ama asogyafoɔ yi ɛne aposifoɔ yi mpanimfoɔ aka bom ɛde nsɛm abetu dwa sɛ wɔbɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu na oposini bi osogyani bi a wo ho bɛ bombɔn asɛm no mu no ɔmo de asotwe a ɛsɛ ɛbɛma wo sɛ wɔkyerɛ mu a abranteɛ kuma bi a ɔno yɛ civilian na ɔhyɛ kind of say ɔhyɛ atade a ɛnyɛ soja atadeɛ ɛna na ɔka motorbike bi a na yɛn enregister yɛ na ɛno na ɛnam so ma apolisifoɔ no ɛkye no ɛde ne kɔɔ Swami police station a ɛnam so sɛ ɔnkɔboa wɔn na wɔnyɛ nhwehwɛmu na ɛno akyi no ɛna ɔmuhunu sɛ ɔyɛ sojani na ɛno ɛna sogyafoɔ a wɔwɔ 4th infantry battalion of 4th battalion of infantry a ɛwɔ Kumase anti wɔn dɛ na ɛno nti wɔkɔɔyɛ na afei wɔkɔyɛ apolisifoɔ a na ɛwɔ charge office hɔ nyɛdoa na wɔkɔte gu wɔn so ɛboro wɔn owura anaasɛ ɔbenfo Dr. ɔbenfo ɔkyere Ankra ɛnso a wɔyɛ ɔkyerɛkyerɛni ɛwɔ Central University no ɛde abɛto dwa sɛ ɛkwane a Ghana's Immigration Service for ɛfa so ɛfa nkurɔfoɔ dwoada a ɛtwa mu yi no na ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛmfa kwan mu koraa oburika brɔfo kasɛm yɛbɛ ɔse ɛyɛ cruel ɛyɛ tirimɔden kwan paa na wɔfa so ɛde yɛ saa adwuma a wɔyɛɔyɛ no abɛto dwa sɛ mpintam bi asi University of Ghana na senti a mpintam no siiɛ no sɛ na wɔto aba ɛde ayi deɛ wɔfrɛ no Student Representative Council President ana ɔmu yi SRC President na ɛnum na obiara nhu deɛ esiiɛ na ɛnam so ɛma Commonwealth ɛne Mensa Saba Hall mmeranteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛka bɔɔ mu na afei wɔde ntɔkwa gyina mu ɛnam so sɛsɛ nneɛma bebree na ɛno na mpanimfoɔ de abɛto dwa sɛ wɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu na obiara ɔho bɛfɔrefɔre saa asɛm a ɛbɛtɔ odwa no mu no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wɔde wɔn ho bɛkyɛw ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ wɔde wo bɛfa mmara ɛkwan so sɛ ɔmanfoɔ nyinaa bɛkae a bɛyɛ mfeɛ mmiɛnsa ni ɛna aban a ɔte adwa soɔ ɛde adwumadie bi ɛbaeɛ a ne yɛfrɛ no NAPCO ɛyɛ Nation Builders Corp ɔde baeɛ sɛ ɔnam so ɛde ma adwuma mfeɛ mmiɛnsa nam so ma ɔfa mmabaawa ne mmeranteɛ mmabunu ma wɔayɛ adwuma afei ɛna mfeɛ mmiɛnsa no aso ɛno nti sɛ bosomi a yɛwɔ mu a akɔ awieɛ yi no na kyerɛ sɛ NAPCOfoɔ dwumadi a wɔbɛdi mfeɛ mmiɛnsa no aba na awieɛ na ɛno na ɔmanfoɔ no biribisa sɛ mpanimfoɔ yɛ sɛ NAPCOfoɔ no mfeɛ mmiɛnsa akyi no ɔmbɛma wɔn deɛ obroni frɛ no permanent job no ɛno nti mfeɛ mmiɛnsa yi aso no ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ yɛde permanent job a yɛhyɛ wɔn bɔ no ɛbɛma wɔn wɛ amanfoɔ anigye sɛm no sɛ yɛn atiefoɔ no baako ɛde atwerɛ anwensɛm dɛdɛdɛ bi a ɔpɛ sɛ yɛde bɔ owura dampare aba so ɛyɛ Ghana IGP foforɔ a yɛnsa aka no no ɛno nti saa berɛ a mewɔ studio ha mensa aka saa anwensɛm no ɛno nti da biara patriotic song a yɛbɔ no ɛnɛ yɛmmɔ saa patriotic song no na mmom yɛde anwensɛm wei ɛbɔ IGP dampare aba so mɛkan no wɔ pɔtɔ kasɛm ɛyɛ brɔfo kasɛm na atifi asɛm no ɔse the damparization of the Ghanaian system na ɔtoa so sɛ an unexpected star has risen from the east, unassuming as revealed, yet potent and two-edged. Bravely he stands among the stalwarts. That which should have been a norm now appears a jaw-breaking in the sight of many. Rising in such a time as this, reeling in a moment so needed, roaring in a manner unbeknown, the new IGP sent shockwaves to the dismay and excitement of a myriad. Dare you violate the laws, day or night? Fake thou untold news, instilling fear and panic, ranting non-evidential news near and far. be it known to all and sundry, class or unclassed, certainly you will be damperized. The days when banishing weapons in public, taking laws in your hands as though the rule of law neither stands nor way, ignoring the woes of bribery and corruption, be it known that you will be damperized. Behold, hear ye my people, land of gold. Yeda openina sepa elaborate kind of saying poem. Na the metimi aye ne say police director of communication and I say public affairs director or ye mi mate esan ye me yonko. Enti mi free studio ha metwa saa ade na me de asene no say omomode ama ne boss ensanka say de obi nso atwero e de abọ na baso no na ọma no nhyɛ ne nkuran da bia a ọbɛkan no na ohunu sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ nyinaa no afoforo nso ɛhwɛ yo etiefo mema mabadwafo akwaba Dr. Osetu akwaba Dr. ase ukasa wa chiri akra ase wa me too ho
yeah eba jo ti me ga
yo me da se Dr. akwaba
ye jo me ba jo na boko de abusuafo nyina ho ye
nyame adom boko pa
ye de nyame
dos ne so poko ajiman so ye mo akwaba
ye jo
yo Dr. ai niam me na mpese ye hwe ne sisi a quick hu se ye nkwala no na ye wo ho a ye ko school a teacher for timi de ye ko afuo na yakodo ama teacher for ene chechire ni bia koye bi ye yinesi form I don't know it's gradually no I said the wave of consciousness no done one and penifo in authority say the way as I say niema koni social media ni ade no say BBC na one acting on it etimi de backlash be breba nti we dey quick swift and penifo no aye mo adwenkyere ne sen wo ho
yo ma medika na Dr. Opokwan adman so abamu ya atiefo ya da mase bebrebe na before mekasa na me pese damperization poem no I think it's something that we need to talk about a very 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 a good information na say you na wabo na me na but you know train Dr. Charles Boyson and the trust poem no I think ya da na say ohudi IGP aye na wachoro abren Dr. Boyson so sojani America ha oye commander enti uhwe commander sema ena mamenka ne bar ne mamen so police officer pen enti onim what it takes to be a police officer, what it takes to be an officer, enti the wachoro no wachoro no I think that he knows what he is saying. And you know, evidence that was I can't say when the police when be paying for be air related when the crack. But when you waiting be na fat come a day with man say this is what will be actual a fan home. A better year the man say a banabaso I would you my part would in the Kosubia and not nano quite say MP crown on open a channel MP in the pen a pa.
And no media no to was and say
damperization
is not fair the MP
Mate yo and he said they work a question or the buy and asama they better upon so na school 7 also you said they okay nobody cares the idea be no obia emfa ho and na e won krase ye de okokora na ye hu ne yekoso bia but na ye global village the be koso bia no eda ho it's a community no ehu ne yekoso emwa wo mo kan wasem so we and they said the na teaching system and they said almost treaty or school na difference ya bom na no hwese de wiase gina esiko kwan wiase pese wotete omoma wiase pese wotete ne students a eno bi na se Ghana yenso ye pese ye move to be go na no ye enkwalai social media nti de ekoso bia obi hu nti se ba se wo ya de bi na se enya and society enya is clear obvious say obi tincha obehu na waka ho asem eni nti ni nyina na aboa ma se we wo mo ye na se bi o mo anka ho asem anka whoever we responsible no anka man be hold no nti yese bi a oma aso ni akro no mu ni so omba investigate ehun why a ode nkola na yesa se Ghana de gensi sie mu ende sabre nso ye de nkola akwa fum ko edwuma de a then ene de omo nso se ba se ni wo so za de a na se omba tutu tije ni fo bi a kasa kire na se bi a omo nya we se this time period de ye nko nesa
for your information doctor omo a transfer no ena omo demote no ma san transfer no
so ena make am mean say school policy na again education policy etia there and ho punishment and that's why you aware say ensesa wo dis edwuma no ya then the consequence no so face but whereby onya wani ma oni say the year kan ya time na enya bone enya any crime so dem kwala go square normal ye twe gum ye be school first two obi anko bia enamfom sa na normal because it was acceptable. I don't know say nenso say acceptable say na ye we na education system no ma kwan there then wona we ya we nso say we there then I say this or minus but say wonya we na yemfa bia man say that na think say or mo reconsider mo decision.
Doctor, the issue is say onye a mere person or a head teacher. In the head teacher, the policies ni na unim. It me I will never me when we say ya ni ebu ye ni gu in natural sense education policy no and ma kwan say we dey nkwala ne be adwuma because a child labor. So a child labor until and ma kwan but we say over the years said you kan no na yebu ye ni gu so. And I yes ade no but say no de edu no obi aye conscious obi anim said the ma continue ye ma kwan ma onye say but I think say me applaud the managers of the education sector and say omo yes are swift for nothing at all kra no ye demote no and demotion so no comes with pay reduction because our headmaster near demote na definitely to come na ya sending say onko classroom no onko classroom teacher in a different school, which I think is the best. Dr. Pukwajima also chirewa over chirewa.
Oh, many asem bi aka ho. De mo kan no.
Yeah.
You move on.
Yo, after the yemra damperization no. Say MPs no parliament claims omo immunity. Enti no aposifo ntimi nche wo. And our positive so through COP Kwesifori and so say no mra or I say it MPs no but my checks even in America here no it is only when it's treasons or committees treason and the sharp ye betche no but say bibia or ye bia ne performance of the duty no as a MP no na ebia enye se enu ntie se okoku nipa na bia disa menim se me chitase no motase a but we no me question am wo na ha madwen ne say it was not just a mere demonstration, it was a road blockade, it was tie burning. So how far can a parliamentarian go in leading the constituents in demonstration in requesting say as I say a kwan a war mu constituency ni mu nyanti enye ma o but assembly a meti ye MPP ni bi nso na kan ya me fan say very sad ne say or say this is what you get when you vote for an MP who is not in government. So when you introduce that aspect now ya say some of the things that are happening in the constituency is intentional. Minim say bia question na me dey ato ho no yeti ase ya me hunu baby a we ni liberty so ne privileges ne so na me hunu baby so a police for no powers no was say they can because speaker of parliament abeka pepe say ade a omo ye no abuse of their privileges into no first two policemen na omo call say omo koche MP no Oma I refer to privileges committee say omra me yi omo the ntia omo ya attempt some bechi MP. But the question is said they na MP ni so ni constituency ni ye no. Were they breaking the law? Obi abetimi afa.
Yeah, me could be. I think that my mama Dr. Anka say onya mamunti no.
Yeah, Meda Dr. Azimidasi. Now, Kofonso Muti and Shedamuna, particularly Yamai Mugana for. I think, sir, the Constitution, should give the line the police can walk up to, and the line parliamentarians too should also work within it in order to enjoy their privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the policemen, they have the right to arrest anybody who goes against somebody who's destroying the national
cohesion. And I say peace.
Or disrupting national, irrespective of what position that you are, they have the right to arrest you. At that point in time, that is where they use the say nobody is above the law.
Okay.
So in the context that Ghana or privilege now or they say doesn't mean say if you have a privilege and now you start shooting people and killing them without any arrest. I think that we have to look at this and know the dimension each and every one occupies in the milieu of the administration of the country.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm submitting my crown.
Okay, Doctor.
Yeah, I think that what was said, I was a speaker Abakan wasem on a question on the next year based on parliament setting or more non-privilege or more a woman so more was a privilege and not necessarily Dr. Kana. I copy him. Now, no, near could be we no see a what was see a war. Now, there should be an interpretation of the law as to the level MP Betimiako, as to the level police for Betimiako, say against the parliamentarian. And now, no, that is where the police is heading. Say the law has to be interpreted for them to know. Say I was say Akwanaba MP Niba, nay, you busan the questions. But Syria never been now as a Ghana Simbiaba na politics. Now you see where MPP for agent Kahwaseb, and then you see where NDC so agent Kahwaseb. And any problem I work as Ghanaians, we hear the comment I can say we pass here to extend the bikura etimiaka to the level be maybe speaker no across judgment they said they was kind of normal. I think they said no in some say but Ghanaians should be careful. Young go with the facts. So I said police no. Say the police from Payivona can say they will use all means within their power to bring the guy. But say if not that, then the best they will go to court and then seek for interpretation of the law. What the law says, Marano can say, yeah, that's fine. But now, no, said the precedents, the SEC, Nidia, whatever, and no more the Maba. And the same way, so MPs also back the same thing. Say a BSC pen, presidents or idea move. So until now, there is the court that has to interpret the air course of Ghana. No, but they have been say air turn into political way. No, and I mean issue air baho amayaba. But said they work ya. MP ade okoko ye na ye block a demonstration na only dey and it's a only demonstration. Na chaos about na police why do you have to run away in the first place? Which I say we are MP, you know the law. When them she say be and two call a demonstration and so no seek police. Yes, or seek permission. And my police for can it's a BBS na so now that problem. So I don't think say be and I say or because we should have also call the old be an on after all, the number you and yet actually no. The senior police will be AB and KB and Casa did with the Ananya day and Timantino, yeah, can you share a parliamentarians will say say any other person and can be held responsible. I'm a friend. In the same law, Chrono, Maracrono, why he's run away? I didn't know now 1 person what was wrong? What I say? And you know, yeah, can you need 2 months of as I'm so many nimmer Tino. Or Monga said, Emfa, Basadia, Massa, police viewer. You can one of church or Marana, go a police body, you are not a open a culture, open a boat so. What I say? And then said the police officer or Mojuma this time. Said you can damperization, I Basagana. Yes, sir, damper air course normal. Nobody's about the law, not even the president, and or volunteer or hold responsible. And the member of parliament, so what from in course and American. Now I interpret the law and you who say what from an answer one from here. Say one quiet. What I say. The law interpreting it, what from then woman in kind of make for now and young by the I think say or be holding the peace. Say police the never call to. Say member no so almost the bekwa omonko ne yanko interpret na obia enye clear e Ghana fo nyina dwunu say we MP now misbehave this level e be hold because Ghana fo nyina MP for the enchi omo to be kura omo na mkura ase me ko adwuma e wo ho e omo sa privilege no but at to what level I think the court has to interpret it.
Yeah, and say who say me we me problem kakra me wo no say who say who can say it's too early to praise Dampare.
Yeah, sure.
But one who says somebody from the security background, Dr. Charles Boyson,
right?
But within a short period, no, who said, "Way I've been hammering it because it's a complete turnaround from what it used to be." So say you go to Facebook and you see the police service celebrating police people who died in course of duty, police people who are retiring. So yeah, the background yeah, you know, go Facebook now. Yeah, actually, Madam for responsible for that. You know, yeah, post to na we time of join forces. No one say they're beginning to celebrate the police people. Just once first, no, na demoralized because they feel say I don't cry no ekusi why cry na ebo about so they be there can say police for nye. But he's trying to let the police people know say they are appreciated and you know they have to also do their best. And I think say with all this, no, it's a test for him. After the rare test now, okay, and I do. Yeah, the ABC.
Yeah.
The other side as well. Now you share the no so bad ABC. Then we can be confident and say Dampare is damperizing the nation actually.
Yeah, Kobe, my main fa assembly and to an yen steady no well. All say, oh, society no. Now, you say, we ahead. Now, what you say, we ahead in Tino.
With my idea, okay.
With my idea, okay. Now, somebody is meaning, parameter, or headship, a cover. And the essence, and they be a capitalizing on. Headship no so the BC synchro for. Sometimes headship they have to define it. So this is what is happening to the parliamentarians. So yes, one more privilege. Privilege we are selected and governed by law. And it's interpreted as said there will be a tears in one say, okay, this is the privilege. We don't want to go there. See the bad or have a brain. Yeah, here's the case. So your statement be organ and said nobody is above the law. What is this law that we are talking about? So could it but even it's your national law. You are not above it. Your privilege does not shield you. Oh, and you know. I think that the best way for us to live peacefully, not police 14 year old na enko border or more parliamentarians, the parliamentarians should know where they are going. Because they know if you know the law, we sign a demonstration, Oko sign say unko so damage. Oko sign say unko control unko prepare obi. So when you go about against this thing, does your privilege come in? No. Because you went and signed it and arbitrating you. It is why arbitrating there. Then you have to face the consequences. And there are things that what Dan Parra and his team are doing, they are on course. Now, a mad parliamentarian and a speaker of the house, and you should say Sheldon, because on your side, they will give other people the privilege to do what they are not supposed to do.
Dr. Mitiwa said, but in this case, no, akoyemra. And I think said the right thing to do is say one arm of government and the other arm of government. And me first I said the doctor or said to let's go to Supreme Court and interpret the law and let's see the parameters of the privileges. If what he did during the demonstration, falls beyond the perimeters now, he should be held accountable.
Yeah.
Meaning, say it's as simple as that.
Yeah, but Kobe, take it for the instance. When you say what privilege, 10 years, when you say what privileges, and not police permission, and not any privilege need to change, and no sign say any damage, anything that I will be held responsible. And some are police for man, sir, a permit to no acquire the acquire. Then you went against it. You know you have the privilege. I didn't think that what do privilege need to check and we put in some money. Now the privilege never cut us so.
Dr. Adiabakone said, nobody was injured. There was no riot. There was nothing. But the only thing now, say, they bent ties during the demonstration in the road.
And then what happened?
A honor was say, define, say, is it against the law? Because I've seen so many demonstrations, they bend the ties. So is it above the law? I can't say beyond, and as a law, no, and mahu kwine say yes, na a honor ye the nitty gritty, but in terms of the demonstration, Nankasa de Obia Mpra and Tokobia and Siasie.
Now, one would say, but another issue, concerns and I'm man for reading, maybe a more air pen aquachen, so no was on them.
Was on them.
It's no money in Aki who been a man for and so air cassa to that was on the police will open a track. But another issue say, or a man a more quino. Is this more proceedings in a take fed or more a year meeting? And I'm taking a here interpretation because as the proceedings, tap maybe a walk parliament near Quacoso Muna entity a chinana, and I say, when you fear. Now one compare and answer would duties be within a week in no more because we speaker statement and then all can I said or more a buy and they have a no somewhere. So this are no money say it mobile from this time to a week time period, one more no rebellion anti Okasa hold on manager Jumaya more minor and I say beer and net I trasy and a war bar and our watching engine and then here interpretation of my mouth for your clear say and a tear netimabua. Let me come back to temporization. Yeah, okay. I still say we should hold our peace until say you better testing. And these are way small tests and air. So we see baby or the whether waiting hold. I think an ACP but coffee watch can say they will use within their powers on at the back down the police system and I think said the can one year and 1 year Juma. I know said there will be sabotage and there will be some hitches, but 1 year and 1 year, the warrior noir. Then the test normally will warn us, and there will be shit and the such say. None may be a best in the middle. Say we should still hold on because Ghana and I wanna almost the CFC another government form a branch of government anyway. FAC we see Parliament hanging around, and I said or fight it way. Nancy or Shasi near Chichen Cross amount for official media, they are suffering now when it happens to a member of parliament, you see where the reaction is. Some catch you say, one more by moon pay for none, they push this guy, put to the corner. And here my men on the eye and then criminal. And you know, still no, temporization is still in existence, and everybody support temporization. Dr. Boss, I might term, and I know this term. Well, I said the conditional damperization. Now, if you move on with a system, now that means social media damperization everywhere. Why are they on so?
One who say, "Yeah, can MPs are seminal." Na yeah, can say, more privileges, law no, are prescribable privileges now. Cry no dampari di omachi, epe omachi.
Yo.
Now, who so jeni, what's unregistered motorbike so? Na aposifo ache wo de wako ese koboa omuhwehwemu a mo se yen battalions nti ye wa hode nti yetu akɔhye omuso akɔpro. What kind of, I don't know, say soldier for no say a low morale or say a breakdown of authority. I don't know what is going on, because in this year alone, this is about the third time on my side.
Me on say Ghana me yama asoja for city my omo de ese omo de we de asoja for no nonsense. And always omo timi to share police force, so just that. Also police force system no omo peacemakers in the society. Always they try to come out to peace, put people together. Omo de partners, they cause when you be no, and sometimes you know so far asoja for no yakra because they know the law normal anything na ayedin to when better no esa nanka say soja ne what bike so na ne stop we are there say wo frɛ wo soja for no mo so batal mo so abegu pa me name
say ade na wo ye ne illegality because what unregistered bikes.
Yeah, and now no ye hwa soja for mpanyin for no so so reaction to this so mo ni crop on ye de nya ese panyin na oda soja panyin no or holding the crop responsible, because now we need peace. Our security agencies or as some of Ghana for protect here. And we don't expect them say these two agencies or more and that's a major problem. They should work in harmony. Some your movie to protect the or minor ankasa. You should know we are the police ni only even police watch police for a police or chief police ni ugo bospilia or but you see because also ye or man but one in the same way you know soldier ni from Marana I was said you hold it responsible.
Yeah, I think that there's a line below. She say you're catching here. Or more military police and then you know say horse ni be enya miss enya aerobi and as a soldier ni be from Sudina Omochina. And as soon as some identify so yes soldier, they should quickly report it to the military police. So are they when a money pay a bay or say? And then you know this is the action that we are taking. Then the military police will come and capture that person and take the person back there for any disciplinary action. So the case will be transferred to them. And then you know also your entity like the same people are so the parliamentarians you know also are as I said, with me arresting for some reason. And you know, and never be on the man. Connectivity be on my so looking very well. So the better smooth running of those two forces. No, Ayajuma, not the cooperation about mountain. No matter my Ayajuma effectively. You can't write because I conform or tina basically so only registration. An offense. It did offense. The police have seen it. You show an identity more military police. Then we're police military. Send information to the military police. This is what your person have done. He's on custody here. We need you to come here and get him, and then we'll proceed with this name. But who capture one, he's accountable to a leadership. But the action on me, and not that I support it, but I think there should have been something done in between the two military forces.
So share time time lapse now. It wasn't that long. I think so. Almost chain on the call a hono, and on no friend and crop for no. Oh, one go through the proof because according to police, they were taking him to the station for investigation because he was in plain clothes. And you know, say identify or say we are near a police for no hono. No, say a free command. No catch on say munipa say abaha say.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm sure say acquiring a friend in Crawford.
Yes,
that
was information
outside their commander.
Yeah, only an outside the commander.
Okay.
It's a chain of command. So I don't think police, management no any military management no aka won ho abom I issue one statement said they will go into the case and whoever is culpable no they will bring the person to
that's a good procedure. That's a good procedure. I think that's a good procedure.
Yeah, and I trust I have key men. I trust my friend also there.
Kobe, the say people are hearing about these particular two things here with the Ababon team. I think that it will be worthwhile, say, we will follow up. Then I'll get to know the conclusion
follow up and know what happens at the end of the day, especially the parliamentarian one. No, I'm following it keenly, day by day, and watching what happens because I have interest in there. Because we perceive we say this is a test for Dampare. How would it go? It is a see a Supreme Court. I have Supreme Court. Ne interpret na say interpret na editia Miami Nuya Susua. Ya fano. Na na famra kwa so na ya kire say no one is above the law. And the president to cry lo utrasi aro trust yi. No wa hwe ya ukra kakra beka o. Ko Dampare care about anybody. Also for cry say we shall come no and shall come na ekofa ya do ba ko twiri business ya. Dr. Abumayemfa Brenna, I think that we need to advise our folks back home. Try can several times say COVID no rare nipa. So and so we share medical systems now and yet that strong to say Western side medical systems no and no COVID time a cramboye. It was very, very difficult for them. Well, here is the case. You be the can't say theories via it doesn't and yet no correct
conspiracy
theories about the vaccines. Well, I must say you be brave with fear. The vaccines are available, but they don't want to take it.
The same thing I Okrumans. Up to now, about 58% of the entire population are one or two or a complete ningina. Simply because they have this conspiracy theories, is so strong, sir. It has influenced them. So, Momomo. But let me just come in here. I think that this is my area. I can talk much about it. Always say, as I said, your tear was. More theory be a friend of health belief theory. And the theory in what it says, and he said, he will struggle to get solution for it. But the problem now, that is the nutshell of the theory. The point is that so now I want to thank the administration. And that's why they're taking that initial steps. Ghana for see ye cheer once now Yaris could be Krobi Walker and Kumkura, Granasi, maybe on maybe Walker and Kumkura. Now the point is that so what you mean protecting all the citizens. Our more no man Kumkura, protecting you, I'm Kumkura, one man. The victim again. So it's very important. So what said woman got to dream at Tunton, man. They need that vaccination because people come to them and go. Woman took one a con crying, a cock tamalin, they need those vaccinations because woman took one of the Arianoko. So drivers are mokaka, women they need to be vaccinated. Oh, and at the end it's very important. My mom really said, "Bibi, because Bibi kwa my son hospital they work on Bibi the person they work. Say the hospital I work on home. But the enyadia ebe kumuni pebia. Me ametie ma woni me enu na bi. Metia me yaro me yahwe. Ana wo so obi a wo Ghana wo obi onyare na ne kan say wo panye ni bia. Yaro no kro ye wa eye mild enku. Ne wo so wa nwo bi dia eye wa obetimi hu. Into obia wo oman Ghana mu bia no mane mfe ni agro mo de ma kwa say akwama no ba se kokko wa family ka kokko wo bi said the moko mo identical na ya no mo de mi kai kwa akodi e ehu hia pa mo ni hu ago.
Doctor Maminje wadwen kire fi wi
Yeah, I think no na doctor watching mo no America say how an area watching the American say we Ghana ni the only time waiting that born by COVID say obanya vaccination bi and nti nyame ya adom na omampanyin ne mpanyinfo abomode na yenya bia rush na nya wode na American say the ya na protocol na tie no mpanyinfo na omo age ko manim no ya momode na yenche mo because youth no na omonzo na ya amaabzo mongo no ba mpanyinfo na ewom na omo ye vulnerable no ya ngo wo montem na mrante ne de omo ahoden fizo mbetim de ya nam ho de you can say ade a eyewu ekum nipa bebrebe wo amanane ya na wo hu ni yie pa say ba na no wode ne ba say de na doctor kan ha kra nso sa ye nipa bi mo ma ya o ma dwen say omo mfa bi mo ma se kra ma ya o mo nche but still no ana abane go so nti ye Ghana ni a mfa ho tutum grofo mo ti kroma ho ana sa theories na koba na ebie ne ho no kra sa ni pakwa na wo de theories ne ba no wo ne de na busuafo nyina wo mo de wo mo twa no ho ahie nyina obia wo bi wo na aka wo nti theory bia na bo ho ban bo busua ho ban wo mo twa ho ahie nyina na wo bi na bo ba na ho hia magana.
Yeah, doctor, the funny thing is nipa omo proposals conspiracy theories no bebre no na omo amplify no bebre artist yare no me madwumam akwa ba ko ho sa ye kan wiasem sem na the last time I heard about him now he's on life support me nim say e bia nyame ayadoma ma watimi afri sa situation ne mo a so yare ne ye real nti no ya na ha me say people are joking with it like say well bia enye obi da ohun say that some of us that suffered it no ye nim niema ye ko mu nti no then we understand it so na yema me abran friend Poma say or say our people are afraid of the fake vaccine not the original vaccine but the question is ma me abran friend Poma fake vaccine be na abemu obi anim fake vaccine bia the omudi ko ye Johnson & Johnson na sefo ni bia na omudi ko except say omo different lot for Africa and different lot over here but
Yeah,
I don't think that
Kobe menchira bibi mu ase the thing say vaccine needs to be maintained in a certain cold system and until no say obi de ebi na mfichire bi ba be wo you have to reject it as I say we call central system na aban no allocating where a donor system no are mobile ebe maintaining the temperature so now kwadia abe useful amount it has been in the market sen kofobi ekototo bi na omode wo kofo ewo Ghana it's wrong so the temperature now we have be cold chain system from the producer to the end of the consumer and you know as I maintain a certain temperature I'm say between -8 and +4 and so maintain this popim say nipa no benya job na that's all then you finish it and it's all to free obi ono say kofobi criminal bi omo konya bi anoma fake one no de nam wo and one free obi aho go to the government source and do it because how much you have a standardized method that you dey control sabas no dey be do one ma ubewa ebenya effectiveness ewo mu na what na any other protocols no to say no face masks na womo ehye no yesam obi andon in face mask yare no ye betime tuase aye say dey two small pox asem say oye nyina ye corporate here say ye nyina ye corporate there it is coming to live and ebeto aso kumie because the ending say Ghana no be brain no pre-existing conditions are ending and if you have pre-existing condition that won't name na yare ne kawa ebe just 2 minutes and you know bobas no na protect one as what pre-existing condition that won't name na bobas na mo ahode there then you can live and survive no
pre-existing conditions ya na be a telephone bi ankote ase ye can say wow, we said diabetes, high blood pressure, and then near no, and underlying conditions though. And no, dear, say, who was any money be na yare so more, a till say, net oko. Yes, I unya baby, unya time cram far and ye baby. Intin yes, said the year cano. And the doctor, they may person make can send say, and for 4 years say, no, are they going to say, malaria vaccine now, World Health Organization, develop no, and also on back as one.
Yeah, Kobe, are there back in here? Oh, health ministries in the moon say. Answer now, person already be because Maria, you say endemic or Ghana, and it was African, mostly African states within the equinox. Near your best, a buy and say a buy has educated man. You hear education, explanation, contribution. For one more, bring them together, talk to them, give them the importance of it, and the significance of this vaccine. So they may be my boy market to and yeah, and what they know material production, but you don't have to talk about the vaccine. You should go through so many steps. The vaccine has a lot of things that is doing in the economy. So I told maybe our common education, you have to expand it. Then people say, "Send me yarea," and I said, "Me baby yarea, me koduma. Man koduma yentuamika me yeska me bedidi." So, and a man yeska ni dinswa, mesma yara. So, and you get to link it to all those things to let people know say, and your vaccine because the cheapest way to reduce that infection in your family. So, we call vaccine now. If you call it to your 2 cities. Abra unya malaria, okoto drone kwana. It's almost about 12 cities. And no cry and coy. So, if you are not a real elapse, but I could bio. So, now I don't side effects now about. Now, what they want vaccine, you don't pay all those things. So, as I say, you are quite educated your communities, no, towards any vaccine be a person introduce you. Now, boy, many panagin and idea so. Now, I'm vaccine also any the potential effect, now, so what country economy issues, no,
Yo, doctor, ne kwakra no ye wie no, nipa be mienu miensa a criticize e kwan a ye fa so ye recruitment of Ghana eko
yeah, then.
ye recruitment
Oh, okay.
recruitment e de call ye ye kind of saying
Police, military, and other
police,
places.
immigration, customs, forces no in general. Na senti a manfo raise away ni say the aba ni say ye turn forms. I am going to serve the nation by a semi metal form. Forms na ye turn no. Ye nim say bi a ye fa nipa 300. By ye betimi aton forms be 30,000. Na amanfo ye your friend is saying atoto forms ni na only at the end of the day say yeah be ani amfa no. But the question is say ye nwini say ye mana to form na ansa na wakoye no say okon ade no mu wie a ono so eso ohun say o ade no kra say me ba me to form ansa na me ba it means say ese me so me pe me sika na me ko enti ye nwin say sa ne ma no timi de sa force ayi ne hye nkofo mu ana because of say unemployment situation na high or man people are using that means to cash out. Well, to take money from the vulnerable and the citizenry and as a day. Because nipa mienu na a comment wo ama aba news. Dr. Ochre Ankra, our lecturer at Central University, and one Kofi Nyakun, ono nso ewo British Army, and our comment say, in fact, it's untoward. It's not good. It's not good. We need to stop it.
Many of them, Senka, ye top for me cry, na ebia. You didn't say Nipa said you okay. Yeah, Nancy, I buy beer to me. I think 11,000, and also bet me if I my figure correct. 11,000. and no one secret agency. Omina, the baby to fire service, one opening 11,000. So, evenly, strike it even at this jump up more crana and can say, young, think the way now was be 2,000. But I got told phone bear 10,000. Minia, and so me investigate you when you know chronobo, and I bought a man for chronoca because when him say, Nipa say na befa 2,000. Maybe up say among the person the correct ones and what forms no so maybe beyond the kakra not what me I select the best ones that pick it but the number or more ton for forms a highly a sododo as crowd and I impokra no and so be a pejuma apart from say or best military so or health sector or top forms and as say what we literally if you ambassador or oko school okay oko school but top forms now the rule and be a nursing school teacher training be out of form and university be out of forms e say even we kwa can ya omo kwa other institutions be top forms be a young omonim se yentimi mfa nipa no na say Ghana Law School nipa ya omaton fo bo fo na pass still ye nya kwan for mo say sika no mo je nya mo de ye de ni nyina ye kwan bi a na Ghana ai sika ni ho obi maame bi a otie kura bi ase owo modern tete ne na no de sika perform just opposite the back police and as prisons o wa go duro so no na nipa mo afa wo ma say my misters my ne de yo apply for the baby ya mo nim se muntimi mfa wo mo only few no grants so much you protocol afa nyina before and by the protocol afa sa list nyina and design kwala ya mojo ani ma me ni dia moji say sika nya I don't think it's helpful and timpan for na o maka wasam and correct I think that ban no ne ban no enhwem so ban wo action bi kan fa wa wo mo kan no mo specific number o mo pe no mo tuntum what other say very free apply na qualifier na pickle one qualifier na what free mo say e ton forms be for eso menim say omo de ye internal generated fund omo de generate sika na ma organization na so when the go see well amount for who chom na obaso 7 man obaso amaton for forms omo so menim say nipa ba ye mfa bia because na maka say protocol fa nipa nyina kra wie protocol afa the peri nyina wie enti mo ha amanfo ya moja amanfo ske some of us I think say emfa de kwa mu so mbetimi a ada say mo nyi form no sika ton no kra mfiri ho na eno kra boa ma yenya wo those omo a mo wo pe qualify so be nya nipa bebrebe na wa pick the good ones so eto go sika ya ba na obi kwa no good asa say sika nti wonye sika no kwanti no onya dey on sa nya apply na wo mo benye sika betua na ba apply na be gum na fe wanya the right people cry or answer that you because wanya sika so anya entry so japa for say eji o musika no ese kwa akoye means bi a person dey abo nipa bi kro na say e fa tinchi wo musa e ka corruption bebrebe nya na one of it because we say untim fa nipa I think I will from bebrebe enya wo nko a me ka schools universities and then other institutions ni o munyina ye be gi school sika sa enso ye mfa wo mo enu mo bi no a eboa o mind
yo I think say nipa miensa manya can I say comment miensa nti mo men kan ye wi na fe Dr. Opoku Ajuman wa run it up na fe ye wi Idi kan Dr. Charles Boyce in the by also great discussion. The introduction of anything new scares the citizenry. As you discuss, education is paramount. The benefits outweigh the death toll we have gone through, for example, measles, etc. And Osamba Bium say, was the ordeal or line for work acquisition or a means to make money selling forms?
Yeah,
and I don't think there is anything wrong with buying the forms. Teacher training and nursing training do the same. Teacher training colleges know the number of students they can accommodate, but still pick more than they can. Who said, my main reacting to anti I apna from Pomadiano. I think say yet yes, But the point is say we ye aha say kura no ukope university a utueska. O apply a utueska. Meka university proper nye community colleges no. Utueska. Or application level.
Yeah.
Amount of money. Well, and yeah, but here no, the SAT said they are coming to serve the country. So, and because they are coming to serve the country, no, and everywhere in the world, no, especially with the developed countries, no, they don't take money from people going into the forces. On top forms, you only have to. I have quite see a punk for Chelsea Momra. Me pay high school. All my friends they be a frame because bet say he should enroll. You bet you tuition amount, you be we amount. And I think say you bet me a separate forces need the no free the training colleges and other things no but I no plan so no said you turn forms ni bebre na so yenim say number e be fa no law school e bi na akopie court yi nipa 499 oma pass by you see space in the why did you let them go through all that process to pass only to be told say untimi nko you need space I dey Dr. Opukwajima running up.
Okay, my main can begin for our last week. My son, my academic idea. School, no, I think that we are lacking some knowledge. And he said, when COVID came, no, we were able to establish virtual school. I believe, say Kurano na high school for Kuramo say extra. We call ABC. I strongly believe say and can be establish virtual school and to cut all those things. I think we have to learn lesson from anything that can.
Your internet in your Ghana. Your internet in your.
Sir, one of the best every building just as long as a cell phone you baby they can do that thing. As long as cell phone you baby.
I mean education be. One who say ye war infrastructure no fiber optic no ye war infrastructure bibia say infrastructure ni new and vice president intimi yes digitalization the infrastructure is there. But the issue ni say no even time of COVID ne buy no there were some schools now online then kwala no all right and they use mobile phones said the doctor can and I think say we can do something about the they say also the about because then a discussion on this issue no now we know but I think say me decide no by say they should be able to do these virtual schools. But another doctor was of the view say infrastructure or any sika cost to make the virtual school no huge. But I think say with the telephony system now working to certain percentage, law school Accra until they can find places in Accra and then do it online.
And when the government is trying, when the government wants to establish a virtual school, you can negotiate with the phone companies.
That's the point.
At a certain cost for them to do the work easily. Now, near Kafa school, national any admissions, paper forms no more torn there, and I have no problem with it. A random sampling. Almost more a person of 30. One more ton paper now. Sir, if they are really, let me put the word really in quote here, if they are really going to base on random sampling, and you part 300 and I'm forms 30,000 like Ugumo. More than the more pounds, over pick 300 at random. Like I said, everybody will have a fair share of competing for that particular job. But the hindrance a woman say. Amra mo pay nipa 300 no. Ebi emu 200 mo the protocol akofoma free ho. Na more reducing number no. Enti no more reducing number na you have failed your statistical na mo the person mo the friend. Like I said, instead of you using the random sampling to pick 300, you're already picking 100. very expensive to the people who are applying for the program.
Yeah.
And you know, my dream answer. Chroma say on say schools will be here. Already agencies being on my side. My dream say the government should look at this thing well. Now, Sika one more generative for this particular forms no more tone. The government should be aware what is that money used for. So the government should know where that money is going. So if they are using that money to improve on something, that's the next year making they improve school. No matter adding more people, I can do better. That's a the government should know about it because and yet paper back on we anything no more to 100 cities. I brought paper no cost and then the printing a year be about 10 cities. No could 100 cities. That is where the government should look at. Now some people normally will be feeling why being there. I have no option about that.
Dr. Questions, will the randomization take into effect their qualification?
No, because when we are doing it now,
basic qualification.
Also offer policy for all the criteria now they for policy for. And you know anybody going to buy a form is one of the participants or control form with the hope said out of the 300 or 1 over a 300% obetini anya chance near farm if they are going fairly on that direction. So when go fairly on that direction there, and there's something wrong with it. Now again, so nipa 1 million the better top forms now. The money that they receive, the government must know where the money is going.
Doctor, we made point and say a school are many problem. But when it comes to the forces needed, we should take a second look at it.
Yeah, many could be. I know I've been up and so can all say both whether school forces they are all ready to serve the nation. Or mean in several country no. And it's a big training college. NASA or top former. Also call police. Also make my big was in police class 6 months in Asia. We both 3 years nursing school. To serve the nation now. Fine. Now me I made the media said the doctor actually monwa. Yeah, na so because sample now where number now Monday you know say a fairly no by you know ya say it's not fair. And ya want to say and yet sampling bia normally. It's just that Dr. Bosinger sometimes it's like making money. And what are they doing with they say inputs or more yet and normally expanding facilities at the next time no won't be to me as I found more and yeah. But once you bench the following year the same results on the whole and copy what happened. And then that and my say Nene more for crime so ajaman for sikakwa. But thank you didn't this time. Now the next 5 years come on no expand no near to me a number no aka ho biema akoso. And then the carbon say okay. But this is the case about call the see this year and not the best next year. And no number ya because na sukura esante. And na ya can say you're not being fair to or more any which is a winning will be with Marco Pecama than Obaka.
Doctor, I beg to differ with school who said training. You can't compare training college and nursing training to somebody who is going into the military.
Many are your mistake, so you can debate and debate because service may be
one person is putting his life on the line.
But we have your options maybe also person soldier me. We say person soldier and I was police. Me so say be corner school. Ni nyina one purpose to save the nation. You be tell obi aka.
I say I didn't na nursing for no there I hire more mutu eska but soldier for there you fa o ma ya more mutu eska. Man bia won ne sise ne normal o di so ekoro. Kroma say the we can ya ebia answer about school or maybe we drew this the system is more run but and yes military not you and yes military no but until recently no me many fear kakra fi ba besi say doctor kra be di adanse na obia nko police and soldier ye gini sika ansa but people are just cashing in because someone say there is unemployment.
Me Yakobi, my mentor must say, here, Chroma, said, okay, yes, Raman I guess Obi Anko, because normally Obi Anko baby, Obi Anko, and you know, the 4 weeks calculator so people will not go. By a chroma, no, there's a chroma 8 now, best Ghana, the amount for peg, they will Magiska. Ghana, then I scare 8 ton forms in Yasa, and you pack a person of even a book number is in you're going to be recruit them. Until says General another a hindrance, and maybe Brazil crying a day, a watcher among Enqua, back Romano. People are not one yes, I come for a chrome say a very motivational issue. Said the very motivated amount for among why they are by yes, I know Obian rest of work a beco by a chromonosono. A human anyhow. Say a human be anyhow. The human amount for we will feel bring having police grana who fear my uncle police that as so called young encourage you by the nano and a head. Amount for pay Edo Marco police, amount for Edo Marco soldier, but chance in the anyhow, and the Anama, ABI, or capitalize on it. Now, Modi AJ says, but equally no. Why now, Dr. Bossy to man, the Aka say, soldier for no, or more a chain, and I account in one by any as you say, man, and Dr. Bossy Yahweh.
Just again, Kobe, as you said, every single person be a or your or man tax be an. Also, in fact, I'll give you and come as a trim cackasy fire teacher. Because all the way they do, no.
Doctor, we are not talking about it.
Also, my teacher for the list. So, I teacher you want to tell lawyer near there. On a chair medical doctor near there, not chair surgeon idea, and not chair will be idea. It will be a quiet teacher needed, as I call it, three and cackasy, but it's not happening that way. So, and now they compare, I said, the Omoyan said, you were a buying trap, Sikebi. The government chase Sikebi for the training. I involve all this cost. So, you come with some tessa. So, apart from training now, Caswamoyan, recruitment in Yamanamano, about interest as canon to woman. And again, they're not Dr. Ostu, Ercanus, working well. So, you had the quota bit to swa. It may reduce any Panama person, but the also, I might pay why you for my question, I understand. And that is the reason why Nemo Sikana Madina, one more scanner, as a Banjama scanner, because at the back, minimum organizers see here a lot of police officers, a lot. All the Corona expanded, or Mana expanded. Population, yes, see, don't be brave. In the Zanka area point to be a multi establish police post view or police for a while, or may work. But I mean, name here, Dr. Dampare, me feel say we're taking note of those things because a bad one moment in me, a captain, as a security lab numbers on this baby, and so that's okay. A bad boy in power.
Dampare cannot make that call because he works with budget. So, in the Ministries of Finance, no, and I bet me who say, Omunim, Penifoni name say police citizen ratio, no, very low. But say, a free big clearance. Ghana say, Yama Unipano clearance, there is no way of it me recruit to Nipano. So, I want to be sure, say, Dr. Dampare, Nipano obey recruit to, but clearance in the Biana say, civil service na it can no more contain more people. So about they are restricted or but because of niema bia akande bia omunyane ade nti omuntimi mfa nipa no dodo bia sa.
Okay, yeah, because our education for sad recruitment because near can say where it goes back to colleges and universities no. Because the teaching system, the method of teaching in Ghana are limiting Kwalano to office work in Kwalano. Improve cool for a research work. Improve cool for a handiwork. Improve cool almost to think, say, you bet my business with. And you know, your school, Adena, yes, Anna and promote to a moment who say a bit man imitated the VID because car go for you now. They imitated it. cell phone companies they imitated it. I don't know anything trust in imitating you, maybe anything you be with your crew. Let there be no your talk the be idea your consumers.
Yeah, Doctor, I think say we'll find another time and talk about this thing because me will a few things are me who said though young children will school a few people that have the zeal to try to test the waters, so no, you will know how official don't frustrate them and they cannot do what they're supposed to do. See, a better time near Casafa.
Okay, I don't want to see.
Yeah, at your for Yadamunina say, and then so no Yada Dr. Charles Boyson, any mammy from Poma Yadamuasi say, Monso Modi Madrinche, a buy. At your for the Yena and say, yeah, bois, na Yena drink Ghana, or near Shapaya Ghana Befaso, a tumpo. Yamamunitia, Adeshi.
Okay, call me bye.
Asampaetia. Obanyansa fuso wa bunia wankana asam.